Over the weekend, the Justice Department released thousands of highly anticipated records to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. They were required to do so after Congress passed bipartisan legislation last month, forcing the documents to go public. But now the DOJ is facing growing questions over how the files were rolled out and why some documents still haven't come to light. This morning, we're also hearing from some Epstein survivors and their families who say their fight is not over. NBC's Hallie Jackson has a story.
For some survivors and their families, weeks after Congress forced the turnover of DOJ documents related to Jeffrey Epstein, that triumph tempered now with skepticism and disappointment.
I would say it's a mixed bag of emotions right now.
Sky Roberts is the brother of Virginia Roberts Giuffre, one of Epstein's most prominent accusers. She died by suicide in April.
How do you think your sister would see this moment?
She'd be really proud of her survivor sisters, but she'd also know, she would know there's so much more to go.
The DOJ acknowledging it's released only some of the Epstein documents in its possession, saying it's reviewing material to protect victims. But one survivors advocacy group calling the limited release a step backward for transparency and accountability.
I feel like they're still trying to hide something.
Among the documents that have emerged, this FBI report dated September 1996, detailing a complaint about child pornography.
Did you know immediately when you saw that document, Annie, what it was?
Yes, it was very clear.
Annie Farmer's sister, Maria, filed that never-before-seen complaint, which says Epstein stole underage photos of her sisters, then threatened to burn her house down if she told anyone.
I was with my sister, so I ran down the hall to find her, and we just embraced and cried together to finally have it at least, confirmed that she had been telling the truth, that she had reported these criminals. I think that was a tremendous amount of relief. But also, it just highlighted the sadness about the fact that this was not able to be stopped. Just seeing it in black and white made me feel a little sick, too, to think about how differently it could have unfolded.
For Farmer and others, still many questions left.
I think that piece of paper highlights the fact that there were huge mistakes made by the government. What we don't know is why. And I think that's what we deserve answers to. Why was more not done?
I think we still have a big fight ahead of us. We understand that, and we won't stop. We won't stop until true justice is actually served.